Hi, good morning and good evening, one and all. This is GNN News. In today's topic, we are going to discuss on Pakistan electricity crisis, origins and current situation. Since recent weeks, Pakistan has seen protests due to rising electricity prices and inflation. As part of their loan agreement with Pakistan, the International Monetary Fund, that is IMF, imposed these conditions, resulting in these price hikes. Pakistan's electricity crisis is not an isolated event but rather a culmination of decades of politics. This article aims to shed light on its origin and current status. Privatization of the power sector. In order to understand how we arrived here, we need to look back at history. In the 1990s, successive Pakistan governments privatized the power sector in order to attract private investment. Rather than selling its main power distribution and generation company, VAPADA, several units were formed. Moreover, they invited independent power producers, IPP, many of whom were foreign based at that time but now include domestic companies as well. IPPs were guaranteed profitability by Pakistan government in dollar terms due to various factors such as fluctuating exchange rates and rising fuel costs. This arrangement has become increasingly untenable for Pakistan over time. Independent power producers face rising costs as a value of the US dollar increased against the Pakistan rupee. So did the amount of government had to pay to these IPPs in dollars. Consequently, what was initially a subsidy amounting to around 350 billion rupees rose exponentially to 1.3 trillion rupees, currently projected to reach 2 trillion rupees in future years. In the absence of immediate action, Pakistan's economy is vulnerable to the astronomical rise in subsidies given to independent capitalist concerns. Deal with IMF. In July 2023, Pakistan signed a deal for $3 billion loan from the IMF. However, the IMF imposed a reduction in subsidies as a condition. Consequently, the Pakistan government decided to pass on these expenses to consumers by increasing electricity prices to comply with this condition and offset rising costs. Consumers and industries should be aware of the following implications. The decision to increase electricity prices has significant ramifications for ordinary citizens and industries alike. Millions of people will be pushed into darkness as they won't be able to afford electricity at these inflated rates. Due to rising oil and electricity prices, industries heavily dependent on energy consumption are expected to suffer severe negative impacts. According to the Pakistan Institute of Development Economics, approximately 78% to 82% of industries will suffer immensely from these prices hikes. Businesses require continuous access to affordable electricity to operate, which threatens economic stagnation and collapse. Here are some possible solutions. Pakistan government has two options for mitigating the crisis: renegotiating contracts by challenging exorbitant capacity charges that still need to be paid even if no electricity is purchased from them. The government can renegotiate contracts with the independent power producers due to exchange rate fluctuations. The charges are denominated in dollars, further aggravated financial strain. Addressing the IMF conditions, the Pakistan left has argued that some of the conditions imposed by the IMF were unrealistic from the outset when it comes to addressing trade imbalances by raising dollar prices. This automatically leads to higher public expenditure since IPP contracts require this. In conclusion, Pakistan's ongoing electricity crisis is the result of long-term policies aimed at privatizing its power sector, which were executed without adequate foresight or safeguards against external economic shocks, such as fluctuating exchange rates and fuel prices. Despite offering temporary relief from loan disbursements, compiling with IMF conditions places a heavy burden on consumers who cannot endure further increase in living costs. In addition to addressing immediate concerns, Pakistan policymakers must develop a comprehensive plan to ensure that all citizens have access to affordable and sustainable electricity. Pakistan can navigate this by renegotiating contracts with independent power producers and prioritizing the well being of its people over external obligations. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.